Yeah, so, oh! There's so many hairs growing out of my nose. I really need to have some me time. Right, we're going to do a 5-minute get ready with me. I'm going to do it as quick as I possibly can. No tutorial. If you can hear something squeaking, that's a man taking water out of the well next door. Yep, they haven't got running water. We're so lucky, aren't we? Okay, I'll put my concealer on so it can just quickly warm up. Put a bit around my nose, being a bit extra today. Got this from Lidl's. To show you the consistency. Blech. It's a bit light. I'm loving this. They've got it on Amazon in pink and a camo, like a camo green. So $5, $5.99 I think, something like that. Just puts your foundation on so smoothly. And quite light. I guess you can go darker. Makes a nice sound as well. Ooh. Johnny's next to me. He doesn't know I'm filming. He's got his head in YouTube or something. He might make some strange sounds every now and again. Nothing new there. Okay, right. I always use my finger to blend in my concealer. I'm getting used to this concealer malarkey. It's the NARS creamy radiant something concealer in the shade custard, because that's what everybody else uses. No, it's actually quite a match for me. Okay, just go inside my inner eye just to get rid of that blueness. I've ordered a Pixie colour corrector. I've been very interested. Apparently that's going to make me look 15 again. So, right, bit me powder, a little puff, tap some into the lid. Still doing a tutorial. I love the finish of these brushes, they're so good. Right, I'm going to go over just my eyebrows. Now I'm going to contour, Fenty Beauty matchstick thing. One swipe up towards my ear. Contour brush. All the items I'm using are listed below in my Amazon shop, which of course has affiliate links, and I do receive a small commission if you were to purchase from them. In advance, I'd like to thank you for your support for my channel. Got 5,000 subscribers. I'm going to mention that because I'm blown away. Last month was flipping amazing. I got so many new subscribers and so many watch hours. I'm not going to put the lids on because I ain't got time. Okay, right, that's that. I'm going to go in with the NARS Duo bronzer first, pinching the brush. Yeah, so, oh! That's okay. I said the foundation was a bit dark, didn't I? That's stuck directly onto the, oh, what's it called? What's it called? I just used it. Contour, Julie, it's called contour. Okay. I'm going to blend that out. It'll be no problem at all. Bit on my nose. You know I love a bit of cheek and nose bronzer. Put on my ears so I don't look so pale. And I'm going to just quickly blend that up here. Up there. Orgasm. I still think this doesn't show up. I don't know why I feel like that. Again, going down, doing the Beauty by Des application all over my cheeks wherever I want it, because I'm not following the rules anymore. Bit my nose again. Just going to go up there. I think it's more goldy than like a rosy colour. Still not entirely sure about that. Just got the sides a little bit. Give me a bit sun-kissed. and just gonna go over that again and blend. I haven't got a monitor today, so I have no idea how I look. Now I'm going to do the rest of the translucent powder, just very, very gently. Another Real Techniques blusher brush. Very light. I'm literally just dancing on my skin. Here's where I get very, very oily. Up the nose, around the corner, around the bend, and across my forehead. Look at that hair. It's not from me, it's from my brush. Okay, right, eyebrows. Yep, this is a Shein one, but NYX do one exactly the same, listed in my shop. Brush whatever you've got up as far as you can. I'm going to do an eyebrow tutorial again soon, because that's one of the most popular things I get asked. Okay, so I'm using Urban Decay Primer Potion. This comes in a couple of shades, and they do an anti-aging one as well. I think the anti-aging one does come in a, just neutralises all the veins in your eyes and gives you a better base to make sure your shadows are applied evenly. It's essential. And next, a biggest fluffy brush you can find. This is the Bobbi Brown one, and I'm using the Mocha palette from Catrice. These shades are fantastic and they go on like butter. So a light transition shade in my crease, if I had one, all over basically the top 2/3 of your eyelid, essentially, and just blend that almost all the way up to the top of your eyebrows. It doesn't matter if it's neat, because we're going to keep blending as we go along, so just make sure you're covering the top 2/3 of your eyelid. Now I'm going in with the second darkest shade, and I'm going to go just underneath the colour that I put on last time. And you'll notice now that I'm patting it on rather than swiping, because the brush is a little bit stiffer, and what we don't want to do is just be dragging the skin and not applying the colour. So to pat it on gently, find yourself a brush that actually collects the colour and deposits it smoothly. Now I'm going in with a second darker shade on my lower lash line, and we're going to do that on both sides of my eye with like a pencil brush, basically, so it deposits the colour quite evenly. And then we're going to go in with the shade lighter, the first one, the transition shade, and we're just going to go underneath that to seamlessly blend that in to your skin. I just want a bit more definition on my lid, so I've gone back in with the same colour as the second shade colour, and we're blending again, just consistently blending all the way through your application. Then finally in with the darker shade in the palette, the other matte, and we're just going to be patting this on in the outer third of your eye into kind of like a circle shape. So the final darker shade goes on with the smaller brush, still quite a densely packed brush. This is the Zoeva Petite Luxury crease brush, and it basically gives you a bit more definition and a better colour payout. And finally, go back in again with your fluffy brush that you put your transition shade down with, and we're just blending all of the colours together to make them seamless. Check into the mirror, always look straight ahead. And now we're going to go in with a lighter shade in the inner corner of my eyes, because I have a bit of darkness there, excuse Dottie, under my eyebrow arches, just to lift them up slightly. Always makes a difference to lift your eye. And then we're going to have the shimmer shade, the lighter shimmer shade, just on the inner corner of both eyes to make them appear a little bit brighter. It reflects the white and makes the whites look brighter.
My mascara of choice at the moment is the L'Oreal Telescopic Lift, the controversial one. I'm finding it really, really good. I enjoy the applicator, and it just lets me put on one coat as quickly as I possibly can. It's a very funny shaped brush. It's quite difficult to get off as well, but you know, at the moment, it's trying to make them stand up as well as they can possibly stand up. Excuse my gawping mouth whilst I'm putting this on. It's like naturally inherent to have your mouth open while you're doing something with your mascara. I've no idea. No one's ever been able to tell me why that is. Answers on a postcard, please. Okay, three guesses. It's MAC Velvet Teddy lipstick, the colour of choice at the moment, and I'm beginning to get a bit braver with lipstick. It's not my forte really, and obviously I have a very thin upper lip. But yes, so I'm matting it down because I don't like it to look that obvious, and that's just how I like my lips to look. And I'm going to cover it with Fenty. Is this the original Gloss Bomb? This is a really, really, really good um, gloss. It's very flattering on any skin tone.
Okay, whatever time is that, now I'm going to put my lashes on because lashes don't count if you're going to spend some time to do that. Let's go.
So just glued the lashes, waited for them to go tacky, plonk it literally, look down into the mirror, plonk it into the middle, secure the inner part of the lash, go back to the outer part of the lash, and then pinch it with the tweezers to ensure that it sticks to your actual lashes and there's a unified blend there basically. Do the same with the other eye, plonk it in the middle, attach it on the external corner, and run along with your tweezers and just make sure that the lashes and the fake lashes are pinched together so you won't see the difference.
Okay, a bit more of this because I'm liking doing it.
So I just wanted to show you what it looked like out in the sun. I thought my skin looked really good. And unfortunately I didn't video the ending, so this is the indoor view of my skin and my eyes. If you've enjoyed this tutorial and you want to see more in-depth content on how to create better looks for hooded eyes in much more detail, then watch this next video coming up. Thanks for watching.